Hello, internets. Yeah, I don't know why I said that anyway. Hey guys, welcome to another Hello Wednesday. Today I decided to only do like one Hello Wednesday video because look, I don't know when you're watching this, but it's like 7:48 and I still have school tomorrow. So there's no way I can. So yeah. Look, I just finished taking a bath a while ago. So yeah, that's why we're uploading right now. Anyway, I decided for today's Hello Wednesday, we're going to react to something I did on my old channel, but I decided let's do it again. Especially because they got like a new episode, but we'll be looking at that like later. Anyway, we're going to be looking at Dreams of an Insomniac by YouTuber Pastra, who finally made a 5th episode, by the way. Where were you, Pastra? I was waiting for this.
Show yourself, Alistair! Come and face it! Oh, there you are.
Anyway, yeah. We're only just going to be looking at the first Dreams of an Insomniac, the Haunted Halloween PSA, and next Halloween Wednesday we'll probably look at In Loving Memory and Family Photo Album. So yeah. And I guess on the one after that we'll look at the Foundation Archive, which I'm pretty sure is just a mixture of all these free tapes. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's do this. Your name is Tommy Merrick. While visiting your old family home, you stumbled across a strange box of tapes in the attic. Out of curiosity, you decide to watch them on your old CRT. You think they might be haunted. While watching the tapes, you begin to see and hear things that weren't meant to be there. For some reason, they felt oddly familiar to you. Dreams of an Insomniac, Volume 0. Haunted Halloween, PSA. Okay.
Residents of Eastridge County were left baffled today at the news of a supposed break-in that happened in the early hours of the morning. The break-in occurred at the local Halloween retail store, Grimzo's, with the culprit of this break-in having stolen one thing
I hate to say
and one
this,
thing
but
only.
that sounds like a dumb Halloween store
I got
name.
to the store early this morning and I see, of course, the door is smashed to a lot of pieces. Obviously, I checked inside and all the shelves are everywhere. Everything's smashed up pretty good. Buddy's still there though, so I guess that's good. The only thing that seemed to be missing was the costume, the wall. Don't know who takes just a costume.
This bizarre set of events has left many
Did y'all just
residents
hear that
baffled as
loud
to what the
noise in the
intention behind
background?
this strange robbery
Because of
were.
that, I couldn't even
No
hear
security
that guy.
footage could be collected to reveal the identity of the culprit, leading many to speculate who this mysterious costume thief really is. Were they under the influence? A young teenager desperate to have a costume for an upcoming party? Did this robbery even happen? As of right now, it's anyone's guess.
Oh, if you ask me, this whole story is just a bunch of
John
malarkey.
Grimm.
Some kids break in some Halloween shop for a costume.
I ain't gonna lie. If this actually happened in real life, you would be the top subject. You would be the top suspects. Dude, do you not see the movements you're doing? And do you not hear your own voice? Sheesh.
Yeah, no, not even stealing any money. If kids break in there, they're stealing at least some money. It's just another trumped up story for a small newspaper in an uneventful town when the newspaper company's probably running broke in a few months. I wouldn't trust a single bit of it. Pretty much nothing from that newspaper can be trusted anyway. Oh, to think, they said our small town representative was corrupt. Now,
Whether you believe this ridiculous story or not, one thing is certain.
Thank you for
Do
stopping
not
him.
trust anyone you see wearing this costume on Halloween night.
Spooky inmates. This looks like pajamas. And you're wearing this, Pastra? No, not Pastra. Clyde, you're wearing this?
Eastridge County has been left in a state of panic and disarray this Halloween night after the disappearances of 6 young children in the area. The disappearances began at 6 o'clock sharp, with reports telling me that they continued through the night until finally coming to a stop exactly 1 hour later.
It all just happened so fast, you know? 1 minute, we're having a regular Halloween night, everyone's trick-or-treating like normal, and next thing you know, here comes a mother around the corner who's looking for her kid. So we're all trying to help her out, you know, we're looking up and down the streets for where this kid went, we don't think anything of it. And then another mother comes over, and she has the same problem, and then another, and next thing you know, everyone starts to panic, the police are getting involved, nobody knows what's going on, nobody knows where these kids went, and nobody knows who did it.
The names of the missing children are as follows: Jason McDonald, John Thompson, Ashley Wright, William Lewis, Norman Harris, and Sam Wilson.
I'm gonna prop Pastra for this. Dude, I give you a round of applause for this. Unlike almost every other horror genre that actually uses real pictures of children, which real stock images of children for their like missing photos. Look, I don't think they're real. Like, I don't know if they're real, but it's possible they are because they look too realistic. This one is obviously fake because what were these kids' facial proportions? I'm sorry, but these kids look like they've been hit in the head with a baseball or something. Nah, I'm not gonna rewind because then it's gonna make this video a lot longer, but still. These kids look like they've just been stung by several bees.
Police have spent the better part of the night searching for both these children, as well as the culprit behind this heinous crime. While no one in the local area has been suspected yet, an eyewitness report described the culprit as wearing an orange, striped costume with horns, a tail, and a black mask depicting bright yellow eyes and teeth. It's advised that all residents of Eastridge County avoid anyone seen outside who fits this description. As well as this, an officer on duty tonight had this to say regarding the matter.
It breaks my heart to hear the horrible tragedy which has come over our town tonight. I promise, not only as an officer on duty, but as a father myself, that these children will be found, and the culprit behind these horrible kidnappings will be brought to justice.
As police continue to investigate, several mandates have been put forward in order to ensure the safety of Eastridge County residents. It is requested that all residents stay indoors, keep all doors and windows locked, and it is heavily advised to not trust anyone you see wearing this costume.
Who's that wood anyway? Eastridge County Police. On the night of October 6, 1986, these photos were taken by a security camera located in the Grimzo's retail store at exactly 6 a.m. Lights appear to turn on by themselves. No other disturbances are apparent. Motion was detected within the store. Items appear to be thrown around and damaged. First contact. Clyde, get your ugly face away from my screen. These photos, as well as a description from an eyewitness, First off, whoever drew this, you are great at drawing. I ain't kidding. You are great at drawing. Teach me. Also, is this actually what Clyde looks like? If he was real? I take the one that Pastra makes, not this, cause look at his eyes. Look at his teeth. Look at his skin. It looks like it's all stretched. What the? Were the only two pieces of information we had regarding the anonymous entity known as the Eastridge Demon. They just called it an entity. They know that this thing's not a human now. Until today.
After multiple years of extensive mental and physical therapy, Officer Kruger, a surviving victim of the demon, was finally able to inform detectives of the events that transpired on the night he came face to face with this dangerous creature.
They keep saying demon and creature. They know that he's not a human anymore. They know that thing's not a human. It's an actual freaking demon. And I need to stop narrating stuff like that, or else I'm gonna turn into Sniper Wolf. And no one wants to be Sniper Wolf. That's an even scarier creature than
With the
that.
information he provided, we now have a better understanding of the capabilities of this threat and how our personnel can combat it. Firstly, the creature appears to be capable of causing both visual and auditory hallucinations to those that are within close proximity to it. This makes it incredibly difficult to locate and contain the creature. As a precaution against this, all ECPD personnel must operate alongside a fellow officer at all times.
Not only that, I advise going to the church and asking for a blessed cross, maybe some holy water. Holy water. And in some situations, pray pretty much every day. Even if you don't believe in God, if this guy was real, I advise having to pray every single freaking day in order to save your life. Sheesh.
If you are alone at any point, attempt to locate your nearest fellow officer as quickly as possible. Do not let the demon fool you. Grab a hold of the nearest objects you can to discern your surroundings. If you see or hear someone you know nearby, it is not them. Once you have located a fellow officer, vacate the area until the effects of these hallucinations begin to fade away.
How do you know? How can you find a fellow officer? How do I know if it's a fellow officer?
Secondly, physical contact with a demon is incredibly dangerous. Following his encounter with this creature, Officer Kruger had developed severe physical abnormalities which are still being treated to this day. The most significant of these abnormalities include discoloration of the skin,
discolored skin, severe weight loss, tightening of skin, fusing of bones and flesh, teeth growing where they shouldn't, bleeding from every part of your body.
It is imperative that all ECPD personnel attempt to keep a level of distance from the demon at all times. Do not attempt to approach it unless it is absolutely necessary or it has been terminated.
There is no necessary reason to approach that thing. Unless you're part of the SCP Foundation, there is no reason for you to be approaching that thing.
Fellow officer as soon as possible and seek help. Finally, it is important that all ECPD personnel remember that the Eastridge demon is incredibly intelligent and is aware that it is being hunted. It will attempt to mislead you and will look for moments where you are most vulnerable.
Look, I need Dr. Lankman. You guys know Lankman, right? He's the other character for Pastra's video. He's also supposed to make an appearance in Dream. What? He's also supposed to make an appearance in Loving Memory. So, yeah, we need Lankman here. Please.
This creature should be treated as if it were human. Do not let it use its tricks against you. Do not let it touch you. Do not attempt to communicate with it. And above all else, do not trust anyone you encounter wearing this costume.
Alright. I mean, let's be honest, if I saw someone dressed like that in real life, who'd say I'd trust them anyway? Beware the smiling snatcher. Because this is what it can cause. Oh. But my dude just got dragged down to heck. That's what the smiling snatcher can do. EAS, Emergency Alert System. The Rules of the Season, presented by the Lankman Foundation. Look, Lankman, I need your help. Seriously.
As Halloween night begins to set in, all residents of Eastridge County should be reminded that the Smiling Snatcher is out tonight. This monster is very real, and threatens the safety of all Eastridge County residents. But
hold on, there a question. Why is he just hunting down Eastridge residents? In that situation, y'all can just move out. Some people could just move out. Not all, though, because if everyone starts moving out, this guy's gonna follow you. So, yeah. Some poor souls are gonna have to be, like, thrown down over here. Just send death row inmates in there. That's all. That's all. Just send death row inmates to Eastridge. It'll satisfy this guy.
But don't worry, so long as these 5 simple rules are followed, you have nothing to worry about. Rule number 1. Remember the curfew. No trick-or-treaters should be outside past 6 o'clock p.m. That is when the Smiling Snatcher comes out to play. Rule number 2.
Trick-or-treat
keep all doors and windows in your house locked.
Oh, don't worry. I always do that anyway.
That way the Smiling Snatcher cannot come inside.
Can't he break down my door? This guy's a freaking demon. He has strong power. He has stronger powers compared to me.
Rule number 3. You do not hear the knocking at your doors or windows.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at my window right now. I'm actually looking at both my windows because I have like 4 windows in my room. There's nothing there.
Rule number 4. You do not hear the knocking at your doors. Rule number 4. If you see or hear someone you know outside past curfew, that is not them. That is the Smiling Snatcher wearing their skin. And finally, the most important rule of all.
Y'all, I think the Smiling Snatcher's at my door!
Do not trust anyone you see wearing this costume.
I won't. I won't. Grim, where are you? I need your power to protect me from this thing. Grim, where the heck are you? I need your power to protect me from this guy. Grim. Where the freak is Grim? Grim, where are you? Oh, well, y'all. That was Dreams of an Insomniac. huge congratulations to Pastra for making this. Well, thanks to Pastra for making this. I hope you guys are ready for the next Halloween Wednesday, where I'm probably gonna have to dissect all of these and maybe have nightmares. Where the heck is Grim? Where's Grim? Look, y'all don't know this, but Grim has powers that exceed the powers of this guy. I think. He probably just has powers to go toe to toe with him at least, but still. Anyway, yeah. While I go find Grim, y'all just have a happy Halloween Wednesday.